Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Kerbal Space Program. This episode is going to be a bit late, and I'm sorry about that. I've totally not spent like the last few hours flying around trying to get this to work. Just didn't want to leave you guys hanging. Anyway, we're coming up on this asteroid. We're 97 kilometers away right now. Still got most of our fuel. Like I said, totally not been playing around for like the last hour trying to get it to work. We're coming up at like 600 meters per second. It doesn't count this as an intercept, but we're gonna get pretty damn close. Which is why we're slowly speeding down. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's time warp a bit closer. Because we should be able to get a nice intercept here. Or at least close enough that we can kill a relative velocity and then start boosting towards it. Just brute force it. I have no idea how close is going to be the closest pass. Literally just doing this on the old Mark 1 eyeball. Try and like burn like this so we can point the retro to the pointer that points away from the target, so we're going directly towards his face. There we go. We'll start pointing retro again just in case. But that should get us close enough that we can see them with our own eyes, instead of as a distant visual marker. Although 15 kilometers is not actually all that distant. There we go. 6 kilometers now. And it's not giving me anything. Well, we're in Kerbin's orbit, at the very least. We'll be trying to use our remaining fuel to A, get to it, which is pretty much done now, thankfully. And then we need to actually dock with it in a way that hopefully has us more or less facing where we need to go. As in, we want to be pointing that way so that we can burn without having to turn the entire asteroid, which, you know, I don't tend to turn a lot of asteroids. That seems counterproductive. Let's try and kill a relative velocity here. I mean, it's pretty killed. Going at like 6 meters per second. Nice. Now we're gonna point retrograde towards it for just a second. Pressing all the wrong buttons. What we're going to be doing is we're going to try to point at the retrograde, but the rocket is not entirely having it. There we go, and now we should start. There we go. We are burning the RCS retrograde, which leads us to... Why are you guys folding up? I think I might have hit the lights by accident. Oh well. Yeah, we are now burning our RCS retrograde to the asteroid itself. That should get us a decent impact. Though having said that, we're probably going to want to face him prograde. Arm the claw! Excellent. We're at 500 meters and closing. 460 meters and closing. I'm gonna get the prograde vector right on it. There we go. 400 meters distance. So it should be less than 2 minutes before we hit. I'll speed up just a little bit. That's already way too much. We don't need to quickly panic to find the button to slow us down. There we go. Yeah, no, let's point retrograde. This is not going to go well. We've gone too fast. We've gone too fast. Dear Lord. Yeah, that's a risk with like Asteroid Interception. You can go too quickly, way too fast, especially with a craft like this. As unwieldy as it is. There we go, relative velocity has been killed. Doesn't help that I'm still guessing the buttons at this point. And that this craft isn't entirely balanced. Right, we are... I don't know, where is Kerbin? Right over there, so we want to dock on this side of the thing, that's fine. Wait, Arceus, can you just not... You're throwing me off immensely here. We'll try and stabilize the craft a little bit, like, center of mass-wise. Probably a terrible mistake, but whatever. There we go. I'm gonna point prograde towards it, so that we're literally facing it with the claw. So that we can do no wrong. We're gonna start pointing at it. There we go. Just keep control of our prograde here. And just slowly start burning towards it. I don't want to go like 2 meters per second. This is very slow, I know, but this is the only way I won't screw this up at this point. We'll just focus on docking with the asteroid. If we have to, like, turn it all, we will. Need to start slowing us down quickly. 1 meters per second. And burn our prograde towards the asteroid. Oh dear, we just tapped it. Let's quickly collapse all that. I repeat, we have tapped the asteroid. This is really bad. Oh, we just got a loft tap. It's a big beauty, isn't it? Target center of mass. If we can just... Oh yeah, this helps. Thanks, time acceleration. You're a lifesaver. Now let's quickly start pointing back towards its center of mass. We're totally not coming towards a planet or anything, guys. Nothing to worry about there. I pressed the wrong button there. Crap. As you might imagine, this is a little harder than I gave it credit for. I haven't really done much asteroid interception in the old days. Right, we should be generally lined up to go to its center of mass. Like 0.2 meters per second or something. Alright, there we go. We've got control, we're going steady. And we have touched it. Excellent. Now how would one go about just making sure we gently don't tap the Earth? Only like 3 meters per second. See, this is why you intercept them far out. Because we should have a nice focus on its center of mass. We should be able to burn relatively okay. I'm just leaving the maneuver up as a reference because we shouldn't really need it in the long run. We just need to point to the... I keep confusing like normal and radial and things like that, so I'm not entirely sure which one, so I'm not gonna say anything. So you guys can't call me out on a silly mistake like that. Which might be a little bit petty, I know. Alright. We are using RCS now. To hopefully get us away from the planet. There we go, we have a periapsis. It is now 20,000 meters and rising. 30,000. We're about to catch ourselves an asteroid and redirect it from the planet. 50,000 meters. 60. And we'll just aim for 100-ish. Because hey, guess what? We have a station in 100k orbit. 80k, so we are not gonna smack the planet anymore, which is fantastic. We've got this for escaping gravitational influence of the sun. Well, there you have it. We just saved Kerbin from an asteroid. Given the difficulty of this one mission, I doubt I'm gonna be doing it more. You know, it's a nice thing to look towards. I'll be right back when we get over to the periapsis. Hey guys, look, it's Kerbin. We are coming in at like 3,000 meters per second, so don't try this at home. You know, don't try to deorbit asteroids while you're still inexperienced. It's quite hard, as it turns out. Okay, full throttle did cause it to wobble immensely. But we have captured it in a stable orbit. Let's quickly use time to our advantage. Kill or wobble. We should have sent someone along who could have like attached struts to the asteroid itself, like a pro would. We are burning our monopropellant slowly. Still have like plenty of fuel. Because it totally didn't fly around for an hour on magic. Let's call it what it is magic. There we go, we're gonna bleed off this excess apoapsis, etc. And we might be able to prepare this for a future... what's the word? We might prepare it for a future docking with like the station or something, that'd be cool. Just make sure we try not to wobble too much. That would probably kill us. Like, if this breaks, it's not too stable, so I wouldn't blame it for breaking, but breaking would be bad. We cannot afford to have this break right now. You can well imagine that. Let's not use our RCS for petty things like that. We're already using our RCS to try and stay on course here. At the very least, our apoapsis is shrinking remarkably. I might do some more burning off camera to get it to be in a more acceptable orbit. They've got 93% resources. I think that might actually go down, so this is limited, but hey, who cares? We can literally attach an asteroid to our refueling station and have it refuel us for at least a while. So in the end, it's definitely worth this this one mission. And perhaps later I'll get better at like intercepting asteroids, and we might have a couple more, but as it stands, this one is going to be the only one for a while. And we'll need to do some science here pretty quickly. So we'll fly someone out at some point. Just imagine that, getting some samples from a real asteroid that we can access whenever we want. gonna be pretty darn awesome. Mission's looking good. We don't have a lot of electric charge left. But seeing how we're now safely attached to an asteroid, I think it's about time we start the panels up again. It's only fair. We're now within orbital range of the moon. Excellent. So we could theoretically bring this to the moon and be like, hey, refuel over here. Nah. Apoapsis are getting extremely low. I am very pleased with how this has gone. Despite having to basically fly around on magic. Yeah, we're starting to wobble again. At least we are pointing retrograde quite well now. That should take care of most of the wobble. And point back towards retrograde. Excellent. Yeah, we're gonna bring this towards the station, or at least as far as possible. We'll try and normalize the orbit when it's a bit less big, you know. We'll start burning like down when we pass the what's the equator. There we go. Words. Totally not tired right now, guys, I promise. Yeah, we'll start like burning down and trying to get a normal orbit. We are at least going counterclockwise, just like the rest of our craft, which is good. That means we're not going to have any trouble docking whatsoever. Okay, don't risk it. You could see there something was wrong. But it's like, you know what, it's fine, we'll give you this for now. That did not look good. Bloody wobble. Might have to take a get past this eventually, but for now it's fine. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna end it here. It's a bit of a shorter episode, but then again, I am recording this when it should have already gone live, and I'd rather have an episode out today regardless. I'm gonna do some more messing around with this off camera. And one last thing, I'm gonna be doing Kerbal every other day now instead of every day, because Hearts of Iron 4 is a game I wish to continue playing on the channel, and we've already got 3 series going, so there's gonna be a 4th one. So there's gonna be less Kerbal Space Program, but there's still gonna be Hearts of Iron. Having said that though, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like down below. And let me know how this microphone is, because I'm still trying to find out how to use it properly, etc. Not that I'm using it in a wrong way, I'm just trying to figure out like the best way to set it up, etc. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you have anything to say about that, and if you want to see more Kerbal or Hearts of Iron, why not subscribe? It's pretty cool around here. Anyway, until next time, have a good one, folks.